Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 27 of the Pokemon NASCAR series. Today we're here at Pocono Raceway for the running of the GoBowling.com 400. This originally was supposed to be a all-star only track this season, but I figured why not add two more races to the schedule, make it 38, and sorry about that. I was about to sneeze there, but anyway. I wanted to add two more races at the last minute, so I added Pocono as a regular season race, and hopefully it is here to stay for the rest of the run, however long we could get this series to. But Pocono is back this season, and this time it's in the regular season. It'll be a tricky race for these guys, because of course only 3 turns at this track, so they will have to be very careful when navigating through this tough course. Avi Sachs starts on the pole today, and Ryan Casey will be on the front row as well. John Arnott and Anthony Lopez are in row number 2. Sidney Orchard and Angel Navarro in row number 3. Cody Smart and Amari Stoudemire Jr. in row number 4. And Zachary Fitzwater and Chandler Caudill round out the top 10. And there's our winner from Blue Ridge, our last winner, Joseph Romanek, starting 32nd. Very surprising winner at Blue Ridge, since this was decided on fuel mileage. Whoever had the most drops of fuel, that race came down to that, and Romanek was lucky enough to win at our last race. So now we'll see we'll see what's in store here today at the Tricky Triangle, as we're about to take you trackside to the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Wow, that was a little late there. A little late on the command, but we still got it anyway. That was weird. Anyway, now the cars roll. How weird was that? That was just strange and freaky. It'll be a 20-lap race here in Pocono. And the series makes its return to the Tricky Triangle. And this will also host the All-Star race this season. So there'll be a lot of excitement here today. Green flag in the air at Pocono. And the series is back at the Tricky Triangle. Avi Sachs on the pole, and he is off to a good start. Expect a lot of drivers to be aggressive here today, because of course this only has 3 turns, so it's going to be a tough task. Here we go. 3 wide, trying to avoid the wall. Oh man, Arnott spins! Arnott spins into the 24, and there's a crash. Already, we have a big crash involving the leader. Wow, ugly wreck there. This was for the lead, by the way. John Arnott got turned by Sidney Orchard right down where they were about to enter turn 3, and then they came back up and wrecked a couple more cars. One car's flipping. I think that's the 83 that went flipping. And I think one other car got damaged from Avi Sachs. It was the 11. Oh man, it was the 11. Really slow, and he had to get into one other car to try to get into pit road. Lopez Navarro was involved. Wow. And Mitchell Carter couldn't even make it to the pit stall. In fact, I don't know if he was the one hit. I think he has a separate problem. No, he was the one hit. And he just couldn't get his car on the pit road. Oh, wow. Yeah, it looked like he was trying to get on a pit road, but he couldn't. He could not for whatever reason. Oh, man. What an eventful start here at Pocono. And we have a leader, Amari Stoudemire Jr. is out in front. Couple cars gonna pit. Stoudemire, though, stays out. Well, what's unique about this track, it only takes 2 caution laps because it is a 3-turn track. Not sure why it only takes 2 caution laps, but... well, we get more race for... like, we get twice the fun, though, so... 20 laps isn't going to be so short if the caution laps are going to be very short. Green flag is again out in the air, and Stoudemire Jr. leads. Thank goodness for those 2 caution laps, because if there were 5, this race would have ended very quickly. But instead, though, more chances for these guys to make passes. They're going to hit the wall. Stoudemire escapes. This was where the wreck happened last time. But this time, though, it's a little safer. Oh, man, 3 wide. I hope they keep it together. They're still 3 wide for the lead. This might be the finish. I'm hoping that this could be the finish when we get there. But for now, it looks like Emmanuel Hartnett is in the lead. You're going to see a couple cars scraping the wall today, because this is just one of the toughest tracks in the schedule. 5 cars out of the race, and we have a crash in the back of the field. Ethan James goes spinning, and so does Zach Fitzwater. Man, oh man, a close call. It could have been another wreck, but they were able to make it. So only 2 cars spun out of that period. And there was Ethan James, and there was Zach Fitzwater. Both go for a spin to bring in our second yellow of the race. Remember, this only takes 2 caution laps, so it's like a road course, except it is on the oval. It's a triangle. I shouldn't say it's an oval, because of course, tricky triangle. And you can still see smoke in the back. Looks like Acosta has a problem. Now we have our new leader is Cody Smart. And the green flag is out again with Cody Smart, your new leader. Stoudemire and Casey in the top 3 right now. And Emmanuel Hartnett is running 5th. He was competing for the lead previously. The leader beforehand decided to pit. Here comes Casey for 2nd place. More drivers hitting the wall. 3 wide again. Side by side. Stoudemire can't hang on. He's still trying to hang on, but he's going to lose positions. Couldn't hang on to that wall. And this is one of the tracks where the wall's going to decide who wins this. Smart is hanging on for the lead. And 2nd place is Chandler Caudell. 3rd is Hartnett. There's Acosta out of pit road. Had a problem before the restart and had to fix it. Oh man, Ryan Casey nearly got turned, but he made a great save. That could have ended in disaster. Here we go again. 3 wide. It's Hartnett leading over Caudell and Smart. 11 to go. And here comes William Brock. Already won a race this season. So if he gets his 2nd win, it'll surely bring the team new confidence. I did say earlier that there is no chase in the info video, so it's all going to be decided on points, but getting their 2nd win, which would be a much needed boost in the points, and 2 cars are around. The 14 spins and he gets into a Marseille one. Hard hit on the 14 of DJ Curtis, and Kev Shear, though, got the worst of it. Ooh, right on the fence. And a Montseo one had just, wow, nowhere to go. Full speed ahead. Boom. Pichu involved. There's Poland Francis and a couple cars out. Is that a caution? There is a caution. Are they going to race it back? Doesn't look like they're going to race it back. Oh, man. For a second there, I thought there would be some chaos. Oh, there is chaos! Oh, man. There is some chaos. Oh, wow. I don't know what Sam Rogers was thinking. He just rammed right into Amari Stoudemire Jr. For whatever reason. Like, he just came off pit road. And he was nowhere near Stoudemire when he came out of pit road. So, wait a minute. He goes on the bottom. Look at Sam Rogers. Look at the red car. Wow, are you kidding? Wow, what was that? I don't know what, I seriously don't know what was that about. I don't, wow. Just, oh man, some fireworks here at Pocono. And there will be some words exchanged between both Stoudemire and Rogers after this race. I just don't know what to make of it. Stoudemire's out, by the way. A fuel leak might have caused him to get out of the race, but it was more than that. He got hit by Sam Rogers, and I don't know why Rogers was going at full speed when he clearly came out of pit road under caution. The green flag is out, and William Brock is your leader. Pit stops are the least of their worries at this point. It's all about surviving. By the way, if we had 5 caution laps at this track, the race would have been over by now. So it's good that they have only 2 caution laps at this track. Even they know it's expected to be a wreck fest. Though not as big as a wreck fest as the other race, as Richmond. But still, it's a wreck fest in its own right. Brock leads, and they're 3 wide for second. Well, almost. Harnett has dropped out. Paul Barber goes on the bottom, and Barber goes for second. And Ryan Acosta comes out of nowhere to run in second. We saw him pit before one of the yellow flags. It looked like he was going to be done for this race, but he's back to contend for the win. I guess that pit stop paid off because we've seen a lot of wrecks today. But William Brock has pulled away thanks to the cars hitting the walls left and right. 6 to go at Pocono. So far, William Brock has no challengers, and he's 6 laps away from collecting his 2nd win this season. Definitely would be the first time, I think, he had a 2-win season in any of the Pocono NASCAR series seasons he's been in. So, very landmark win it would be for William Brock. And Ryan Acosta is also seeking his 2nd win this season, so the top 2 are winners earlier in season 27. So, it's the battle of the former winners. And 3rd place, we have rookie Cody Ballard looking for his first career win. Now, Acosta's caught up. They're battling side by side with 4 laps to go. Might be the chance Ballard needs to get to the lead. Here comes Dylan Thoreau. Look at Thoreau trying to go 3 wide for for second. Ballard with the block. Here comes turn 2. Still 3 wide. Brock goes in the wall. Another car spins. Another car went in the grass. I thought I saw another car went in the grass, and never mind. 4 to go for Ryan Acosta. Acosta took the lead from Brock, and now Brock is just trying to get back on his feet. More drivers scraping the wall. This is going to be tough to avoid the wall from here on out. And now third place is Jay Jefferson. Josh Crash is running in fourth. Oh, contact. Oh, man, that could have been disastrous. But a great save. And Ballard comes down. So does William Brock. The question is, will anybody make it on fuel? We'll see if the 16 has enough to win. So we have pit stops again under green, and they'll decide who wins this race. We saw how pit stops could get troublesome sometimes at this track, so we'll see how they deal with at the green. Let's see if Acosta has enough. Oh no, spin! 34's around! That's Elijah Gordon spinning, and the caution will come out. So again, this is going to decide it on the caution. They're going to pit again, and Josh Crash leads. Will he make it? Will Josh Crash make it on fuel? Oh boy. What a wreckful race, and only was fitting to end it on a wreck. Wow. Does he make it? No, he will not make it. Wow, they won't make it, but will Cody Smart make it? He is ruled as the leader. Final turn. Does he have enough fuel to make it to the finish? What a surprise it would be if Cody Smart wins this race. Here we go. Coming to the final turn. Will Cody Smart have to pit? It doesn't look like it for now. Never know. Cody Smart is not going to come down pit road, and he is going to come off the final turn. He's going to win the GoBowling.com 400 at Pocono Raceway. And the Wood brothers have won again, this time with Cody Smart taking the checkered flag at Pocono. It all came down to fuel mileage again, but still, Cody Smart wins it for the 21. And that's the race at Pocono, but still was an exciting race nevertheless. Well, we can't wait to see how the All-Star race will be like. I mean, I should say what the All-Star race will be like here at this tricky triangle. It is going to be one heck of a race for sure. Here's how the rest finished, by the way. A lot of wrecks. Well, we did have drivers coming down pit road at the last minute, and they couldn't make it on fuel. But Cody Smart had just enough fuel to win the race at Pocono and collect the victory. So that's it from Pocono. That's it from the Tricky Triangle. We'll be back here for the All-Star race later this season. Definitely Cody Smart will be in that race. There you see him celebrating a well-deserved victory. I know it says open wheel Pocono, but this was the best one I could find, honestly. The other ones just weren't great racing, so the open wheel one is probably the best of the bunch. Now, before we get to, before we end this video, I'm going to show you the point standings. Going to update as we speak, just so that I don't have to, like, do another video, doing the points, and I can explain who's in the points lead, where they stand in points. Because, again, no chase. All will be decided on the point standings. So this is going to be the point standings that decides the champion. So 6 races in, and Ryan Acosta has a 5-point lead. Brock's third with 7 points behind. And there you see the other drivers in the field. Not going to go through every one of them, but you can pause the video to find where you stand in the points. But I do see some surprising top 5 finishers. and some surprising drivers that are low in points, but still very early. We're just 6 races in this season, so anything can happen. Yeah, I hope I got all of it. So if I didn't get it, all of it, let me know in the comments below. But you could pause the video if you see your name on the points to see where you are. Anyway, that our next race will be at Talladega, so we can't wait for that. Obviously, we can't wait for that. Talladega. I wonder what this season's gonna bring at the biggest track in NASCAR. So our next race will be at Talladega. Hope you'll join us. It is going to be a fun race to watch. So you won't want to miss that race. We will see you at Talladega.